Hello my fellow paper junkies. I'm back with my second video of this craft haul, and we're going to do textiles and crafting, sewing, that kind of thing. This first group I'm going to show you is not from a thrift store. I actually got this person off of Kijiji, which is like Craigslist in Canada. I'm not sure if you guys have Kijiji in the States. But she had offered up this giant bag of lace for free. And she also had some fabrics up for sale. So I jumped on it, and I have not opened this yet, so I have no idea what's in here. But let's take it out and take a look. So, oh, that's nice there. Like a satin collar. And looks like another piece. It's backed, it's got the lace, but it's backed with satin. So that's pretty. Oh, and this big piece. So obviously, I mean, I don't need them this big. I'm going to cut this up, but very pretty pattern on it. Looks like another piece of the same. Oh, maybe it's a different pattern. So these are great. I'm going to make very good use of these in my journals. Sorry if I keep hitting the tripod. You can see they're a little discolored. I'm going to give them a very gentle wash. And see what happens with them. And then it looks like we've got some edging, which is always great to put on the edge of pages. A couple of different styles. Oh, this one is, look at how fine that is. Beautiful. And then another baggie. This one has the satin ribbon running through it with a little pearl. Really nice. There's quite a bit of that there too. And then this one has the lace on the bottom. So two different kinds of lace joined together. Very nice. And quite a bit of that. And the last baggie in the freebie. Oh, look at that. Very nice. That would make great pockets and stuff. Or even on the, and there's quite a bit. So, really good. Happy with that. And then from the fabric that she had for sale, I chose this. She had a couple of other different things, not really in my style, but she had grouped two by color. And so these are just scraps. I mean, you can see they're not huge, but I don't need them huge for my junk journal. So red polka dots. White polka dot with red, and then some little floral patterns. And then this one is a green set. So you've got that. That's really pretty. I like that. Nice fabric, nice feel to it. And then various polka dots. Look at that one. The apples and the pears. Cute cherries. And then, I don't think this is shamrocks maybe? I don't know. Anyway, there was that. And then the last thing I took, I bought from this lady was this, and it's denim, so it's pretty thick, but it just has that old 70s feel to it with the floral kind of thing. I thought it would be great as a cover for a journal. So there's quite a bit here for that. And so that fabric and the lace was free, but I paid $10 for the other packages of fabric. And then on my thrifting trip today, I picked up some crochet cotton, and I want to use this to bind my junk journals. So I got some, white, and I paid 75 cents. I think that one was the same, even though there's no, it looks yellow on there, but it's really a very rich cream. color. And then this one, 75 cents. Again, it's just white. Looks like it's brand new. I love teal. Teal is my favorite color. I don't know if it has something to do with the ocean and why I like lighthouses, but I love teal, so I picked up this one. It was $1.50. Picked up this group for $2. I didn't have any green, so I wanted some green. A nice pink there, and then another off-white. And then I also picked up this, you can see it was 75 cents. I haven't opened this one yet. It has the crochet cotton, and it also looks to have, oh, nice. Somebody was crocheting something. So now I've got this piece of lace, maybe a table runner maybe, because of the point there. I don't know. Pretty though. Nice. 75 cents, not bad. Okay. I also got some books, craft books and sewing books. This one, I hadn't seen this one before. So it's a binder, and it's the knitting collection. And it looks to be like, you know, the cookbooks they used to do and the gardening books. So it looks to be the same kind of thing where you get things, get subscriptions. It's a subscription is what I'm trying to say. And you put them into your binder under your different categories. So the paper is really nice. I like the old vintage feel. I thought I could make a journal out of the binder, and it's got a good size spine. And there were two, and you can see that was only 50 cents. And there were two of them. So here's the second one. Again, only 50 cents, but this one is much fuller with cards and stuff. And it's got the dividers. I like it's got the D-ring binder, like those. So it's got the different knitting mat for pen, for knitting for men, larger sizes. I mean, you can just see you can tell it's that old 70s style. So anyway, I liked those, and I thought $1 for the two of them, not a bad deal. So up next, I've seen these. I think Gina from the Rebookery has some of them, has got some of these, and I was lucky to find these in a thrift store I actually wasn't going to go to. So I'll save that one to last. So they're fabric samples. You can see I paid $1.50, and it just, so this one is Belgian linen, and it has a really nice feel to it, and it's just different colors of linen. So I thought these would make great pockets on journals, different colors. Really cool. Not bad for $1.50. This one is fail cloth, $1.50 again. These ones, and look at the colors. So nice colors, rich autumn colors, but it has a really great texture. It's like it's ribbed, so it's really kind of cool. I know I say cool a lot. That's my word. This one was $2, and I think it's because it's obviously a little bit bigger, and it has some patterns to it. So they're like a set, right, of coordinating fabrics. And then you have this textured one. And so I think you go through those, and then you come up to the next set that would coordinate together. So it's pretty cool. I like the different patterns in here. You got some solids, you got some embroidered. Not bad for $2. I like that one with the flowers. Good variety. And then the last one I picked up like this, and there was only one like this, this big one, and it was $3. But you get, I mean, bigger sizes obviously, and you can see the print better on them. But love the florals. Feel very rich. It's like a linen. I think it's a linen. It's really got a nice feel to it. Look at that. So pretty. And these ones get a little bit thicker. So it's a really good variety of patterns in them. And also get the card to show what the whole a whole piece of the fabric would look like. So really cool. I like it. Whoa, whoa, that is bold. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that one. Look at the colors on that. Whoa, way bold, way bold. I mean, look what the whole piece would look like. That is crazy. Anyway, I was very lucky. I felt very lucky to find these. Now, those are the fabric samples. And we've got a few more books. Actually, first, I'll show you the patterns. I hadn't seen these before, and I don't know whether I just hadn't found them or whether they're rare. I don't know. But there's these, they're patterns, really cool kind of graphics and stuff on them. I paid 50 cents each for them. 1980s, looks like, but they're big. So, like, this is a regular magazine size book, and they're bigger than that. So I've never seen them this big. I think they're great. They'll make great pages in a junk journal as a pocket, in a bigger junk journal. Like, I think it's great. And of course it's got the patterns on the inside. It's a little strange. Let's see if it's really regular pattern paper. No, it's this I think it's interfacing or webbed. I don't know, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Anyway, if anybody knows what that is, any of the sewers out there, I'm not a sewer, but it feels pretty funky. So I picked up a few of those. I also, since I showed you, I also picked up this book, and it was 50 cents. And it's, oh, whoa, I got somebody's artwork. Cool. Crochet, knit. Oh my god, look. Panties for babies, diaper covers, cool. Socks, bonnets. Oh, look. And this is from 1968. There we go. This is just a random little thing. I like angels. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that my name is Angel, but this is obviously supposed to be a needle point or a cross stitch, not done. It was 25 cents, but I thought that would be cool since it's printed on a journal cover. And then I got several crochet books, 50 cents. I don't know what the date is on this. It actually originally sold for 50 cents. It's pretty funny. So it's just black and white. Again, the pages are nice and thick and they're matte, which is great, but look at those funky patterns, eh? Afghans were huge in the 70s. And I do not see a date. And I picked up this one, 50 cents, for steps in crochet. Trying to keep the glare off. Look at her, how cute. It's just that old. Oh my gosh, crochet ties. Really? I don't know. That makes me laugh. Not sure guys would wear a crochet tie. Anyway, pretty cool book. I like it. And then I just picked up a set of needles, brand new, $2. Then I got some art books. I think they're for painting. So there's several. Oh, there's another one of those patterns. Not as big as the others, but pretty big. Hadn't seen this before. Paid $1 for it. Love that gown-looking thing. So these books, I mean, even the image on the front is beautiful. I think it's for paper towel painting. So you've got the black and white, like on regular paper, and then you've also got the colored pictures of the finished products. So I thought that was really cool. So you kind of get a 2-for-1, and you can see the different steps in painting them. Cool, 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 cool. Paid $1 and don't see a date. Don't see a date. Oh, copyright 1994. Not too vintage. Not vintage at all, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, here we go. Another for $1. Another painter's book. Oh, we got some tracing and notes in here, but you can see the. Trying to keep the glare out of there, guys. Sorry. Different images, and you have some with like the flat paper, but then you also have the finished products. Good to use for images and stuff. And again, another one of those books, $1, just different projects this time. Really pretty. And this paper is great. I mean, it'll take coloring and writing, painting. There's some of the finished projects in here. Handwritten notes from people. It's one of the things I love about thrifting. I always wonder about the previous life for these items. You know, what did the person do? How did they use it? It fascinates me, the history and the stories behind, right? I mean, as a scrapbooker and junk journaler, we're telling stories, and so I'm always interested. I'm curious what went on with these people, you know? Anyway, more needlepoint from America's Great Quilt Designs. This one's a little bit older, and so the pages are matte, which I really like for crafting on. And it would just look really cool in a junk journal with these patterns on them. Nice ship. So, and there's quite a few in here. Quite a few pages. I paid, oh, no price. So I think it was $2 at the store if it didn't have a price on it. And this one is dated copyright 1977. So the next things I have to show are fabric, different textiles. So this is like a little, I don't know if it's a pillow sham. I think it's a pillow sham, yeah. But it's, you know, it's quilted. It's not anything fancy, but it's pretty big. I paid $1 for it, but I thought it would go, make a good journal cover. You know, because even at that size, I can fold it over, bring this one in, you know, make a nice journal. And it's nice and soft. This is a wall hanging. Let me see if I can find the top. There we go. A wall hanging, and it's in a tapestry fabric. You can see the detail. I love butterflies. You know, and it's got the different flowers with the names on them. Look at that. The rose is just exquisite. Love it. And an iris. And I thought I could, you know, cut this and use it either as a side panel on a journal page or on the journal cover. And it was 50 cents. This New to You, this is the store that I went in. I only got there maybe 15 minutes before they were closing, so I ran around and kind of grabbed a few things that caught my eye. There was this, this way. So it's like a pillow, I think it's a cushion cover, yeah. It's a cushion cover, and it was only 50 cents. But I thought it was really cute, like a country scene with the donkey pulling the cart. I don't know why I love this pattern. Maybe it's the teal with the, you know, the baby blue with the purple violets, but I just loved it when I first saw it. I couldn't leave it there. Paid $2, which is a little more than I would pay normally for something like this, but there's 2 of them. They're table runners. Pretty long, you know, so I mean this is doubled over there. But I just love that pattern. The color combination. It's got this little bit of lace on the end. Just love it. Finding things like this just make me so happy when I go thrifting. Okay, and then I picked up a few doilies. This is not a color combination that would normally draw me. It was 75 cents. But I like having different colors of doilies to put on the front of my journals. So I would cut this, maybe even just a triangle of it, and put it on a solid color. So if this was a hardcover book, you know, you put that on the corner like that, and it just adds a lot of interest and texture. And I love the color combination. So I pick up those when I see them. And then this one was another one. This one was 50 cents. And again with the yellow, you know, you cut it up. You can probably get 2 or 3, even 4 journals out of there if you use quarters. Not a bad deal. And then so this is my last piece. Nope, pardon me, I have others. I'm gonna save this one. I got a couple of pillowcases. They are very heavy cotton, and I love the pattern on them. Just the floral, it's soft, I love it. I paid $1 for each. So there's that part of it, and then you also get this plain thinner fabric for the edge or the frill of the pillowcase. So I use those on a cover or on a spine of a journal. And then there's another color version, the peach. I love roses too, so my daughter's middle name is Rose. Anyway, pretty. And then the solid on the bottom. I picked up this is a couple of Christmas placemats that were quilted. They're not finished, but I could use them as a cover on a journal. They're already quilted, just to finish the edge. And I got both of, nope, pardon me, they were $1 each. I don't think I realized that. I thought they were $1 for both. Anyway, still pretty. Love tapestry fabric. I love the texture of it and the detail that you can get in the images. This was $1.50, and there's 3 of them. They're placemats, but easily converted into stuff for journal covers. The wagon and the watering can. Something reminds me, it just reminds me of a bygone era. I liked this fabric. I like the floral. It's a curtain, I think. Like a, ballast, a curtain. And it was $3, but at this store, everything that had a yellow tag was half off. So I paid $1.50 for this. This was such a cute pillowcase when I saw it. Paid $2, Goodwill. But look how cute it is. Look, you got the wishing well, and the roosters, and the sheep, and this guy here with the girl and the pumpkin, and the cats, and the boy and girl with the water bucket. Just really cute, right? Farm, the barn, little Bo Peep, and the cow with the scarecrow. Really cute. And $2 for this one. But I thought it would be great on a journal. almost done. Another pillowcase. I like the fabric. I like this, it's cotton. You can feel really, really nice to the touch. A nice rose pattern on it. And I paid $1. This again was that new to you shop, so this is one of the things I pulled off. I shopped in about 15 minutes, which is a pretty short time for me to be in a thrift store. This is a piece that it's got some lace edging on it. It's quilt blocks sewn together, and I don't know if it was supposed to be an apron or I don't know, because it only has the lace on 3 sides, so maybe an apron. Anyway, I thought it was nice. 75 cents. I could see, you know, folding that in half and making that a cover. Obviously you have to back it with something, but not bad for 75 cents. Another colored doily. I like the sort of ombre effect here. The staining doesn't really bother me. I'm going to wash all this stuff, and if it doesn't come out, it's all part of the fact that you're using vintage items to create your journals. 50 cents. Another floral pillowcase. Look at the band on it, really pretty. And I paid $1. So then the last piece for this video, and again, this is more than I normally spend on stuff from thrift stores, but I thought it was really cute and that I could get quite a bit of use out of the different sections. So it's a baby quilt. Paid $6 for it, but there's hand stitching on it. So you get the hand stitching, and there's a puppy and a little duck and this little Scotty with a beret and a sweater. You got the little lamb in the middle, little puppy, squirrel with an acorn, and a kitten, and a rabbit. Let me see if I can get that flattened for you guys. A rabbit and another little kitten. And it's got this really nice edging on it. And the back side is, it's not flannel, but it's a very soft, it's like a brushed cotton almost. And little bunnies. So I thought I could cut this up and use the different sections of it on the front of journals. Gives it some texture, and anyway, wash it up and see where it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Those are the textiles that I got, and crafting books and stuff like that. Again, I still have several videos I'm going to shoot with the rest of my haul from this whole day of crafting or thrifting. I left my house at 7:30 a.m. and I got back at 7:30 p.m. So, pardon me, 6:30 p.m. So almost 12 hours. But it was fun. I enjoyed the day, and I hope you guys are enjoying going through my treasures with you. Take care. Happy crafting.